Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. Last time we started to explore World 4, and let's go ahead and continue on with Flipsville Galaxy here. We got a little bit of a callback galaxy right above, and since we just did a callback one, I want to go ahead and change things up a little bit, go to Flipsville. So let's flip floppy and flip side. Jeez, that's a giant tongue twister if you do say so myself. So basically the gimmick of this level is just flipping around with these flip switches. That's about it. You ground pound through these grates and you'll flip to the other side of the planet. Simple as that. So let's go ahead and wait for this guy to move because he's right in my way. Thank you for moving. That's the only real problem with this area. You gotta worry about these enemies. They'll be right in your way. So right here, luckily we're free, or not. I didn't know he was there. Luckily for us, we were able to flip him over. The only way you're gonna kill those enemies in particular here is you actually need to ground pound them from the opposite side, because that'll actually hurt them. So, luckily for us, we actually hit his head. That was very convenient we did that, because that made our lives a lot easier. Well, this bonus here I'm not really too big of a fan of. It kind of takes a bit, and at the same time, if you get hit once, that really slows you down. You pretty much have to either jump on these guys, or spin them to kill. And either method is kind of a pain to do, so... Please? Oh, I'm right in front of the 1-up, come on! Well, that sucks. I mean, I have 34 lives, so I don't really need to worry about a life. I got more than enough of those. But, man, that's a tease. I'm literally right in front of it. I also hate getting that comet medal in particular because it's so easy to jump off the side if you're not paying attention. Gravity is so weird when you first flip over like this because you're readjusting yourself. So, yeah, I kind of almost jumped off the edge trying to get the comet medal. That would have been terrible. That was a nice jump over the chain chomp. Gotta be really careful here because these chain chomps can kind of come out of nowhere and attack you. Just like that one. Oh, that's close. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Luckily, I didn't really... Well, no, I did get hurt, but I didn't really get stun locked for as bad as I thought it would be. When normally I'm in one of those holes, I'm expecting to get hit by 2 of these chain chomps and just be stuck there for a while. That didn't really seem to be the case this time, which I'm kind of surprised about, to be honest. So... let's go ahead and hit our checkpoint here and continue on. And flip over here, because if I'm not mistaken, this is the way to go. Yep, this is it. Alright. And luckily for us, there's just coins right here, so I can get my health right back, which, for a live stream, really doesn't matter. I'm just kind of doing this to pass the time. So, jump over here, flip the switch, and there we go. Now we won't get hit by the spikes. This segment's just pretty much just flipping around at the right time. That's about it. This is not that hard, to be honest. I like how I say that, and then I immediately jump into the spikes. Gravity's weird here. In fact, it's so weird, Mario got squished through the platform and then just went straight back through it. What? I've never seen that before, to be honest, so that's actually making me laugh. I was not expecting any of that. And also, I could just jump right over this, so it really doesn't matter I took it the wrong way. You can just jump over. I'm still legitimately confused as to what happened there, so... that is okay. Bad jumping timing on my part, sure, it's just that... I clipped through this, just to clip back through it again. That's the most inconsistent thing I think I've seen in a while. Mario Galaxy, everybody, but the gravity's weird and the depth doesn't matter. Really doesn't. I got 33 lives, I'm good. In fact, I can get my life stream back because I can see a salesman over there. That Luma there will help me buy another one if I really need it, which I don't, to be honest. So I could just flip around here, but hey, I can jump. So I'm just jumping over the fence. So let's get ourselves a checkpoint, jump into the launch star, and take on the boss of the level. So this boss here is actually pretty interesting. For starters, when we land, she doesn't really do anything. She's asleep. So, what's the good Samaritan Mario gonna do? Just gonna pound her right in the stomach, why not? Just a giant hit me sign basically down there, how her weak point is just painted on with this giant circle-like drawing. I need to get a good look at that thing again. Definitely not a circle. But it's definitely saying, please hit me. Okay, well, it's basically a circle, but it's also pointy. So, basically what you need to do here is just kind of flip the panel over at your right timing, and then you'll hurt this boss. She'll actually spit out lava here, which if you're not careful will actually block off these grates, but it's actually easy to get her into a stun lock. As soon as you flip, if you just go back under, you wait a second, and then you can just flip the panel over once more and hit her again. It didn't look like I was going to hit her that time, but I did. Although, to be fair, the second hit definitely looked like I could have hit her using that exact same logic, but she hit me instead. So it's a stun lock that's very easy to do. In fact, I found that out by accident. At the same time, it's also a little inconsistent. I feel like her hitbox is a little bit bigger than what it looks like, which is probably why that trick works. So this boss fight can be probably one of the easiest ones that you can encounter in Galaxy 2. While at the same time, it's also one of the ones you'll carelessly take a hit just because you thought you might have hit her, and instead, nah, she hit you. But now more levels open up to us, but I don't really care about that right now. I want to go back into Flipsville. After a quick break, going back to Supermassive. So let's head back to Super real quick. Oh, but first we got a letter. And it looks like it's for the Luma, so we know the drill with this one. The Lost Luma gets a letter from his mysterious writer here. Who knows who that person is. And we get ourselves some more star bits. That's nice. Let's go on. Really, at this point, 50 star bits don't really mean too much. So whenever I see that letter, it's like, oh, that's nice. You got mail. Doesn't really help me much, though, because 50 star bits, it, I guess, feeds a hungry Luma for like a second. And then he's still hungry. Oh well, at this point, let's just go ahead and focus on our Big Wiggler speedrun. So, this is going to be our third time through this level. Nothing really is changing. All we gotta do is go through it quick. That's it. So, yeah. That's redundant, isn't it? Supermassive, you're here for like the same mission technically 3 times if you're going after that 1 star. If you're not counting the bonus star, it's 2 times. So, it's a little weird, if you ask me. But let's just go ahead and just take care of the speedrun real quick. Gotta go fast. I don't want to cut this out because it's something we kind of need to do for a star. It's kind of required if you want to go for 100%. So let's just go ahead and do it. Gotta go fast. I guess I can go ahead and talk about one thing in particular, and that's this game's graphics. Because, I mean, what else am I going to talk about at this point, right? Doing the same level a 3rd time. So, one thing I want to talk about this game graphics is, especially for 2010, this game still really looked great on the Wii. When Mario Galaxy 1 first came out in 2007, it was a gorgeous looking game, even compared to the HD games on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Mario Galaxy looked fantastic, and Galaxy 2 definitely still looks great too. But at the same time, when you're playing the Galaxy games with the Wii component cables or through a Wii U using the HDMI cord, you can definitely see more of the dithering effect that this game has. For example, when you're landing on any of these blocks here, like the brown blocks, you can definitely see more dithering in the blocks. And by that, I mean you definitely can see more blockiness in said blocks. You actually see squares in the square. This stuff you kind of notice a little bit more when you're playing a 480p Wii game in high definition, or at least with progressive scan turned on using the component cables. Something that Nintendo officially supports. So when you play this game in a higher graphics than what they normally intended you to use, I think how they designed the Galaxy games were still for the Wii composite cables that the system came with back in 2006. So when you start playing with cables that are much higher quality, you start noticing a little bit more of the imperfections to the graphics, which really isn't saying too much because the game still looks great. Even when you upscale this to HD, it still looks really good. Although I have seen people actually run this game on the Dolphin emulator, which is a PC emulator you can go ahead and play Wii and GameCube games on. And seeing people play this game in pure HD, rendering out all the game's graphics and textures in high definition, oh man, this game looks so beautiful. It makes me really do wish that the Wii was high definition back in the day. Seeing this game in HD, oh man, it's a treat. The game's art style definitely holds up, and when you definitely make it high definition, it pops. It pops so much. Even more so than it does now, because that's saying a lot if the game already pops. But now we're heading our way back into Flipsville, taking care of a new mission here, Flipsville's New Digs. So with this little name alliteration here, we can tell we're going to be using the digger drill here. So the drill, we're not going to have Mario use because why should Mario get his hands dirty? Let Luigi do it. He's the second brother for the reason. Mario, I'm your only brother. Yeah, but you're the second one in line, so go clean. Well, to save Luigi at least on some dirty work, we're gonna do this. If I could just jump around here and then do a little bit of a spin, would you like that? I'm already to the other side. Since we've already went through this level, it's not really that big of a deal for me to jump around, because we've already seen it. The only difference here is we're just digging through, so it's not too big of a deal. And here, actually, you can kind of skip going around using the drill here as well, just simply by doing some wall jumps up. It's not too big of a deal at all. It's very easy. But I want to go ahead and just take my time here and just use the digger drill, because why not? Just dig our way through. It's not really that big of a deal. In fact, we're already done. So, let's go ahead and take the warp pipe in. And here we are, to the main meat of the level, which is also a timing puzzle, which is kind of a little annoying. Especially when you're trying to get collectibles like the silver stars, since that's our whole mission here. We're trying to get silver stars, and we gotta deal with a timer here to swap the gravity. So every couple seconds, the gravity will swap between one of two different planes, depending on which square you're in. So that could be a little annoying, honestly. Especially because sometimes you kind of just want to get through this a little bit faster, and then you're at the mercy of the level. Just like right here, for example, I'm kind of just stuck waiting around for a bit, and it's all out of my control, just because of the fact I got there a little early. And now I gotta do the similar thing here in this square. So that's my major complaint about this portion. I don't mind the puzzle here, I just don't like the waiting time I have to deal with. If I'm already done, it's like, alright, now what? Especially if I miss my timing, and I get into the section the second the gravity changes, and I need to leave. It's just like, okay, now what do you do? I don't know what else to do besides just sit here and wait. But there we go. We're done here in Flipsville for now. All we gotta do is to comment whenever that appears, so let's get out of here, shall we? Thank you, Luigi, for getting your hands dirty. You saved Mario some extra cost on his dry cleaning. Hey Mario, next time you want me to go do digging, at least tell me about it beforehand. Never tell Luigi about your digging adventures. Make him do the dirty work for you, Mario. What a cruel brother. Let's just go ahead and continue on here with our next level. Honeyhop Galaxy. This is actually a callback to Super Mario Galaxy 1, as there was a galaxy in particular, 2 actually, that had you going around a beehive. So, Honeyhop here is basically a reference to those said galaxies. And this one has us collecting silver stars. But look who's back. The Queen Bee returns from Galaxy 1. And since both Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 don't really share story elements too much, this is like Mario's first time meeting her basically, so if this was like a direct continuation from Galaxy 1, where the story's actually linked up instead of just being a namesake sequel, that would have been interesting to see the Queen and Mario meet up once again and say, hey Mario, it's been a long time. How you been? Are you wearing the bee suit again? Why are you wearing the bee suit again? That would have been interesting. But because of the fact that Galaxy 1's ending pretty much made it seem like it never really happened, and also Miyamoto just doesn't really like story much, which is why there's next to no story in this game compared to the first Galaxy, it's basically like Queen Bee never really existed. So, this is going to be like our first real meeting with her, even though it's not. Let's see, do I get... Yes! I get 3 lives out of this. This is the first time I've really gotten this result. My luck here normally sucks. I usually get 1 or 2 lives at the most, sometimes none. So getting all 3 lives from that, really good. Oh wow, are you serious, dude? I just got out of that. No, I'm gonna kill it. That dang Atta Goomba, I swear, he's just out for blood. He sees me coming out of that pipe and he was just waiting. He knew it was coming out and just wanted to shoot me the second I popped my head out of that pipe. That Atta Goomba be savage. So in this point in the level, you're really gonna need the bee suit. I mean, sure, you definitely needed it to get up to this point, but you can't really progress too much further into the level if you're not wearing this bee suit, and I definitely want to remind you of that with all the water they throw you away. Any touch of water, and Mario loses the bee suit. So, gotta be really mindful of these water balloons here, whatever the heck these things be. These giant bubbles. There you go, that's what it actually is. Mario's using his head today. Just gonna watch the bubbles just rolling down the mountain. You caught one of those, and that'd be kind of annoying, because, well, for starters, you can't get out of it for a little bit. So that's a little annoying. And then you also have to just go back and get another bee suit, which is really the big problem there. So, luckily we got through that without losing the suit. And now we're actually to the meat of the level, which is here collecting a bunch of silver stars. So we're used to the drill with silver stars at this point. We just need to make sure we don't really lose our beast suit because we can't really get to some of them without it. Like this one here I'm going for, we kind of need the beast suit to reach it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this one. And I'm actually going to lose the suit here because I don't really need it for right now. So grab that silver star, go back, and there we go. Almost the eye fell off. So the reason why I wanted to ditch the beast suit is because I want to go ahead and use Mario's wall jump. I can't really wall jump as B Mario, which is a little disappointing. But luckily, one touch of water, I'm back to normal Mario, so now I can wall jump again. But the reason why I also did that is because I like the dialogue here if you're not wearing the beast suit. Goodness! Always a pleasure to meet a newbie. I have a favor to ask. There's a terribly itchy spot on my back. Would you be so kind as to take a look at it? Yeah, sure, but there's one problem. I'm not a bee. I'm Mario. You need to get your eyes checked out. Yeah, so that speech right there is definitely scripted. Because no matter if you're wearing the bee suit or not, she is definitely going to call you a new bee. Which is very weird to see in this instance in particular when you're not a bee. So I think you need your eyes checked, lady. You really do. You don't know a bee from a human. What's wrong with you? I'm taking my star and leaving as the actual bee. Bee Mario out. Man, those Octogumas really want to kill me. They really want to kill me. Really bad. I mean, they're all huddled together, just ready to shoot me down. That's ridiculous. Thank God we got out of there in time because that would have sucked. They all just gang up at once. Thank goodness for cutscenes. Oh, wow, that was quick. We can already go back to Flipsville. Well, I guess I know what we're doing next. What's that? A striped mushroom? Never seen one of those before. You, yeah. Have fun with your unusual toy there. I ain't judging. Yeah, you're not judging out loud, Lubba, I know it. Very judgmental person, you. No matter if you say it or not. When you say you're not judging, you are judging. Everybody knows that. Let's make our way back to Flipsville here real quick. That way we can go ahead and take care of this comment, and we can go ahead and be done for this episode. Got a good amount of stars so far, I do like that. Had a good amount of progression. So, now with the prankster comment, we're going back to collect purple coins fast. Oh fun. The two things we dislike the most, purple coins and speedruns. Just slap that together in one level. And it's the one where you have to dig through on a timer. Great. This is not one of my favorite purple coin missions in the game, as you can tell. This one's kind of more annoying because you have 2.5 minutes to get all these coins, which for your first playthrough can actually be kind of a problem. This timer here in particular can be really stressful just because of the fact that you gotta wait around for the dang gravity half the time. It takes a couple seconds for the game to flip you back and forth. So the timer here definitely gets in the way a little bit. Also, these fuzzies also get in the way too. So that's a problem. I'm so glad they put fuzzies here right now when I can't really do too much to attack. Thanks, guys. The only way you can kill these things is with the drill, but sometimes I'm trying to be careful not to use it, because if I use my drill too early, I'm just gonna go straight through the ground instead, which I don't want to do right away. So yeah, that's fun. That's one way to get a coin. Now I gotta wait. This sucks. That's why I don't like this purple coin mission in particular, because when I first played this, I didn't really do that well in this purple coin mission because of this timer in particular. I actually burned through a lot of my time here because I was waiting on the gravity to a lot of bad jumps. So for your first time, this one is probably one of the harder comet medals for you to get because, well, not comet medal, one of the harder prankster comets in general to deal with because of the timer here in combination to the gravity's timer. That right there definitely slowed me down my first playthrough. Oh, I barely had enough time there, see? So that's what I'm talking about. It's very easy to miss your jumps here just because of the gravity. So I'm surprised I actually got that. Again, very surprised I got that coin because it definitely looked like Mario was gonna miss that. Get the star! Thank you! Mario was just maybe a centimeter off. I saw the drill go through the star. I don't know why you couldn't just reach up and grab it. Well, whatever. We got it. We just have to wait for the gravity to just change for that, though. But at least we got it. So now that we got the star there from the prankster comment, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode on that note. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2, we'll continue on here in World 4, and we'll continue exploring the other 2 galaxies that just opened up for us. I'll see you guys next time.